Isn't like brown onion slang for a poo? Knives out the brown onion.
Excellent. That's going in.
We are buddies and we like to play games in the new Bear Buddies.
Cool. Here we go. Hello. Welcome back to Bear Buddies. Today we're playing more GTA. Woo!
Yeah. Talking about glass onions.
We are talking about glass onions, brown onions, glass onions, purple onions,
Yeah.
purple-headed onions. Oh god!
But yeah, so I was reading some articles about like because I really hate things that are set in COVID.
Sure, it's
I know,
very
I
time.
saw that and I was a bit like why
specific.
But
isn't
I think my issue is do things set in COVID if it works for the story.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's been some really oversaturated stuff set in COVID that doesn't
really.
Need to be. And as a result,
Right.
I'm like, just have an aversion to it straight away.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Yeah. So I guess like they kind of sort of use that a little bit in terms of like the politicians, the politician attending a house party during COVID, like that would have a negative impact on her career. But it was a pretty slim kind of like they didn't have to do it.
Yeah. And I'm not sure how much it added to the story for me, but reading some articles on it, I understood why they chose to do it.
Right.
But I found it quite jarring to start with.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But it was kind of all about like...
A little bit forced.
Yeah, it was kind of all about... Because the first one was so timeless, it was about setting this in a very specific time frame in the real world, and it was like everyone knew exactly where they were and how they were feeling at this specific time.
Yeah. It's not like it's during a decade. It's like 2 years or something. It's a very
which is
short
true.
time frame.
I cannot find any missions. Maybe I'm going to have to.
Where's the missions? Where's the missions?
Maybe one from Trevor. Let's call Trevor, see if he's got anything. Trevor. And then they use things like the face masks when people get on the boat at the beginning to tell you more about the characters. So like, you know,
that's true. Yes,
Leslie Odom Jr.'s character is wearing an official kind of surgical mask. Catherine Hahn's character is wearing a beige mask. Dave Bautista's not wearing a mask, and Kate Hudson's wearing a mesh mask, which does nothing. Which was, I don't know if you knew this, I found this out when I was reading about it. It was based on Lana Del Rey, because this legit happened in lockdown and went viral.
That's so funny.
So it was a commentary on like the real sorts of people in the world, which I think is interesting. But I was also like, I think we'd understand that anyway.
Yeah, it definitely was interesting. I guess it did maybe question why these people are friends.
Yeah.
Or such good friends. Like, if they're all kind of presumably disruptors and therefore maybe. Or at least it seemed like sort of a large proportion of them were ever so slightly more on the right of society or political spectrum.
Sure.
So then why some of them would be very sort of masky and some of them would be very anti-masky? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe that is maybe more respective, more sort of relevant to how society actually is. But it's not just A and B. It's.
There was also a thing as well about like, oh God, I can't see what to do next. I'm just trying to have a look at the missions. There was also a thing about Ethan Hawke's little cameo at the beginning where he gave everyone the like spray in the mouth.
Oh yeah.
So
what was that
apparently
about?
that was it was kind of adding to that. It was like showing that Miles, Edward Norton's character, had found the cure for COVID and just hadn't shared it with anyone, so that
like
at the expense of just being able to have a party like a lot of politicians did. So it was like really specific commentary on stuff. I'm not sure I picked up on it until afterwards though, and I think I was a bit like, just maybe let us work that out rather than be like, it's COVID, it's COVID, it's COVID, it's real life.
Yeah.
Which I think, like,
okay.
the first one was a lot about sort of immigrants and stuff like that. There was a huge theme of because Marta's family, they're threatened to be deported. She's like she is the help, and she's treated like the help even though she's part of the family. There's like Don Johnson hands her a glass halfway through a conversation without even looking at her.
That was an interesting relationship.
And there's just cool things of being like, oh, okay, I know this family, I know this situation, instead of being like, let me tell you who these people are.
Yeah, sure.
What the fuck am I supposed to do? I really don't know.
What are we looking for? Is it like a purple question mark or something, or
possibly?
I don't know. Is that what the mission? I wish I'd been paying more attention to it.
Normally it gives people are going to be like punching their screens at home, be like,
"What are you doing, stupid idiot?
You played this before, you fucking idiot." Normally, it gives you an initial on the map.
Okay. There's a H. There's a H on the map. Is that a hospital?
Where's that?
I saw it on your mini map. Mini sub. Cargo Bob. Maybe that's one
on the
of those.
mini map.
Oh yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Is that
I'm
it?
Just
or
gonna Google.
Yeah. Let's find out.
See if it's.
You guys get to just watch our screen. Yeah, I thought it was really fun. I think
okay.
like the. Oh, go on.
Okay.
You got it.
So apparently, some missions will only appear after a certain amount of in-game time. So we just have to go do some other shit.
Oh, okay. All right. Have a guess what we're going to be doing in this episode.
Yeah. Maybe we'll get to a point with this game, and this may be really unsatisfying, but where we just share play stops in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Well, that's perfect. That's a perfect amount of time to finish this episode in.
But I think maybe we'll get to a point with this game where we just do a bit of GTA dicking about. We'll maybe do like a couple of episodes with some cheats.
Absolutely, 100.
And then maybe we'll put on pause? Question mark?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we could do. Yeah.
Because we've got
behind the scenes.
We've been playing this for like almost 2 years.
7 years.
Might be nice for a change of scenery, because I love this game, but
it's so good. Yeah.
We'll do some. Anyway, that's not a.
Yeah, we absolutely shake
maybe
things up. Maybe.
You'll
just have to wait and see. Right here on BB. Maybe.
Let's go into the mountains. Why not?
BBB.
But yeah. So anyway, sorry. I did enjoy it. I think. Wow, they are some strong trees. I think I was a little bit like a bit disappointed at the Among Us.
Sure. It was very sort of pop culture.
Sondheim, Angela Lansbury,
and Angela Lansbury, yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Like I watched a video kind of explaining why they're all on there, and obviously I understand why Angela Lansbury's there. Murder She Wrote, whatever. But there were reasons for all the characters to be there, and I was just a bit like, it feels, is that kind of like pop culture humour that I don't think works.
Sure.
I think you're like in. On
it
one
takes
hand,
you out of the
yeah. On one hand, my brain is like, "Lol, this is really goofy and fun," and I'm glad that we're in this world that we know where they can just kind of like do this sort of thing and it be like canon. But it feels almost like a joke, like an in-joke.
Yeah.
Like Ryan Johnson is like, lol, they will have to watch this and this will have to be part of this world.
Yeah.
I guess it would be like, I don't know, directing a Star Wars movie and like...
having a Coke in there or something. It's like,
yeah,
okay,
which
yep, sure.
people, I'm sure, would accuse Ryan Johnson of. But it felt like... yeah, it felt a bit like a... Yeah, part of my brain is like, lol, this is really funny, but then the other part of my brain is like, but in what situation would this...
It could have been any kind of game, I guess. Like,
yeah, and
it was specifically Among Us.
Why was it not like? I think a way to make that work could have been him with his family online playing like online Cluedo or something.
Oh yeah.
Because then it's like, I think it keeps it grounded in the story of like he's Benoit Blanc. It's him and his family.
Sure.
And they're playing a game that you could see a man of that age playing instead of seeing
it was
playing Among Us.
Yeah. No, that's very true. It was very like, oh, okay, you're playing this.
Yeah.
Is that what would happen?
And also, I feel like whenever men of that sort of age write stuff like that, I'm like, it feels like, hey kids, you love Among Us? Me too.
We're cool too.
He shows
we
up
love
like
that game.
Steve Buscemi meme with his skateboard and his cap, and he's like,
"Hi,
how's it going, fellow kids?" Yeah, bit cringy.
Absolutely, all the cringe. Gotta love the cringe.
I say that knowing full well that we do Bear Buddies.
Yeah, absolutely. Like two,
cringe.
One over 30, one under 30.
Yeah.
Guy. Playing games that, or in a way that you probably get like very early 20s, kind of late teens playing. But that's how this shizzle is. We've got less than a minute.
SharePlay ends, and I love that people have just been watching this me roll cars around the mountains for like 5 minutes now.
Oh, why not? That's what is GTA about if not rolling cars around mountains?
You've chosen to watch, so here we go.
What's the last thing we're gonna see? Oh my god, who knows? What could it be?
Oi!
Spinning cars. I'm impressed that didn't launch you over the end, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me too. I was hoping to go over the edge, and SharePlay's gonna stop.
Whoa! Oh no. Oh god. Oh, there we go.
Nice. And SharePlay has stopped,
Love it.
ladies and gents.
Excellent. Well,
so
there we
just
go.
Put Smeg Dog up.
Unless Tom's
just
recording, but no, is your
out.
recording? Who knows? Anyway, why don't you guys join us next time? And
my recording will carry on. You're right.
Your recording is carrying on. Yeah, I mean, it would just be depending on which video you use. But
anyway,
yeah. Join us next time. We'll be playing a little bit more GTA. See you later. Bye. And here we cut to the Queen's funeral.
She's playing Among Us.